Hey guys, our devotion today comes from Genesis chapter 28. And in this chapter, we're going to see Jacob start to deal with some of the consequences of his actions over the last few chapters. But before we look at that, let's remember to be in prayer for our church family. Today, we want to be in prayer for Johnny Arbogast. So, I don't know, you can't help but feel at least a little bit bad for Esau after reading these last few chapters. I don't think Jacob is in the running for winning any Brother of the Year competitions. Uh, what a little schemer. And he has really just done Esau over. I mean, I'm sure that there's some of us who think we can relate to that. Maybe we think when it comes to siblings, we've drawn the short stick. Not me. I have great siblings. But I think that it would be hard to find anybody worse to have as a brother than Jacob. Of course, we know, Joseph's going to have a hard time coming up too. But anyways, I think we do see a little bit, on a personal level, um, the consequence for our actions here, and it's hard to understand, what is going on in Jacob's mind. Of course, we know he's listening uh, to his mother, Rebecca. My goodness. Sometimes it's hard to understand the way God works in the Old Testament because Rebecca was a chosen woman for Isaac, and who, when they went through all this trouble to go back and find the right lady, and what a piece of work this woman ended up being. I don't know. Just there's a lot of drama and things going on in these chapters. Of course, we see Jacob now. He's going back to find a lady for himself from not from the Canaanite women, but going back. He's going to visit his uncle Laban. Of course, the real reason for his leaving is that he knows Esau is out to kill him. And again, consequences for his actions. If I was Esau, I'd be looking to kill him too. But one of the things I'm thankful for is just the continuation. We see the Lord's promises stand. The Lord is still in control. He is faithful, even through all of our mess. And this is a messy situation that we see here. This is family drama at its worst. It's a mess, and you would think, how can the Lord possibly work through this? And yet we see God reiterating his promises, using Jacob, the schemer, the deceptive one, the mess, the one who's caused a lot of this problem. And he gives them this incredible vision. I mean, what an honor for Jacob to be able to see this. He sees these angels descending and ascending. He has a view of the spiritual reality that exists around us, that exists especially in that land, that promised land. He realizes that it is a holy land dedicated to God, that God is going to use. And there's something special about it, and these promises of God are not for no reason. And God reiterates the promises of Abraham to Jacob. I see in that God's great and tremendous mercy, faithfulness, and his ability to use a mess to accomplish his purposes. Of course, we're going to see in the next few chapters that Jacob's going to get back some of what he's been given. But as I read this today, I'm just thankful to God. I'm going to say, Lord, use this mess for your purposes. Let your will be done. And thank you, God, for your faithfulness. God bless you guys. If the Lord spoke something to you out of this passage today, I want to ask that you just share it with us on Facebook, YouTube. Let's minister to one another.